All right, the date is September 3rd, 2020. Day 3 of what some people call Skatember. Let's see what we got today. The trick is Fakie Ollie. So here I am, front yard skate park, not leaving home very much at all these days. It's a sickness out there. We'll do a little warm up. Just an ollie. A couple ollies, a couple grinds. Warm up a little bit. Fakie Ollie is a good trick because I know I can do it, but I never really push it, and so it was nice to have a little motivation to push the trick a little harder today. So we'll start out after the warm-up doing a little bit of flat, and we'll try it down a little bank at the end of the driveway. The main issue is timing. So there it is. That's called a tic-tac. Some people don't know that. That's just warming up. It was a hot day today. I got real stinky. Stinky and wet. And that is not a good kickflip. You got to think about kickflips is you don't want to think about them. You just want to do them. The harder you think, the worse you fail. Alright, here comes a Fakie Ollie. Yeah. So I'm kind of aiming for that crack because the thing about Fakie Ollies is timing, right? The timing is different than a normal Ollie. You got to go earlier. And so I'm kind of aiming for the crack just to force myself to always think about timing. So here comes another one. Try to get it a little better. Fakie Ollie. That was probably better. Yeah, better. Yeah, so, and in fact, I would say, oh my golly, just not kick flipping. Something's wrong with me, probably. I'm slightly overweight. That's what it is. All right, Fakie Ollie again. Oh, look at that. Wheel bite. So, there we go. Get back in the game, coach. I think this is a pretty good one. This is one I just keep. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, and a kickflip. So there you go. Flat ground, done for the day. Do a little front side. You have to do front side board slides every day, so you keep the feel for it. So here I'm going down this little bank. Not doing a kickflip again. That's what the day was about. With this bank, this is really where timing matters. So I'm gonna try to show you something. So you gotta get the Fakie Ollie before you hit this crack. I'm just ollieing now, just a little bit of ollie down there. So it's not a huge bank, but it's something where the timing matters, and there's serious consequences if you get the timing wrong, as you'll see in a second. So here comes, I think I'm on Fakie Ollie right now, and I think I do it, okay, like not terrible. So here, come on, go faster. Oh, what was that? Oh, I see. So I was just warming up by doing it over there real quick. So now I'm going to try to go down the bank and get sort of a mediocre one. Come on. Yeah, so I mean it worked, right? It was just a little bit ugly. And I'm going to do it again, and I think you'll see the issue with timing being serious. So what's going to happen is I'm gonna try to hit the tail way too late and just whiff and sort of come down with a bunch of weight on my nose, and it's, I mean, I don't crash, but yeah, so there you go, right? So just whiff on the tail from waiting too long, and then you're just out of control, and that's the danger. So you gotta crack the tail way before you think you ought to. A board length before you think you ought to, right? Because, so here comes super early, and that was a good one. I was actually pretty happy with that. So that's a win for Skatember, right? Forcing me to think that through and do it right. And so now I try to be a little bit creative and work on Fakie Ollie on transition. And this was a surprise because I did not do a good job at first on this. I don't think I did a good job at all, but let's see what happens, right? Nothing. Like, it looks like I don't even know what a skateboard is called. You know? I mean, what kind of person does that? Some baby. So here I come again. It's not going to be any better. Oh no, that was me just trying to get used to the Fakie motion, just a little tail tap. But yeah, the issue here is like the timing is still different, and the weight is a little bit different. So when I'm on flat and doing Fakie Ollie, I'm leaning heavy over the tail, like weight shifted to my leading foot on the tail a lot. You can't do that here. If you lean back too far on the tail, you sort of just collapse all your energy into your back foot, and you don't really get a good pop, right? And so what I'm sort of trying to do here is I'm like, it almost feels like you're jumping out of the ramp quite a bit, right? Like you want to think that you're jumping up the ramp, and that's not how it works, it seems to me. So it seemed to me the whole time, if I'm doing it good, I'm like lightly tapping the tail and jumping down the ramp. Isn't that crazy? That's what it feels like. So let's see. I mean, that's something, right? Like that. I suppose that counts, but it's horrible. And so I think I'm going to switch views in just a minute. Yeah, that was okay. Like that was an ollie. That was actually an ollie. So here I switch views, and I think I'm going to get a couple good ones because I really started thinking of light tap, don't lean over the tail, and jump down the ramp. It's really weird. Like you have to jump down the ramp to get that weight shift from your back to your front that causes the board to suck up. So I feel like I learned a lot today, and I feel like I owe a debt to Skatember for forcing me to. So I think I got a couple good ones here, but you know, I think it's also something I can actually work on that sort of I can extend to some other tricks. Like I'm thinking about Fakie Ollie to tail is a good idea. So yeah, I actually feel like I went from a baby, you know, to a small child here, and that's major progress. That was a baby, but at least the baby didn't fall down. It's cute. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is really what Skatember is about. Kind of, I would never have worked on Fakie Ollies today if it wasn't on the schedule. And there, I kind of just did something that was good that I had actually never done on this quarter pipe before. So I've been looking down the list for Skatember, and there's some tricks on there I'm pretty sure I can't do. So that's going to be a challenge. Are you allowed to practice them before the day of? That's what I don't know. I mean, you can't stop me. I'll do whatever I want. Ugh, yuck. I mean, I want to say I get maybe 3 or 4 good fakie ollies on transition for the whole day. So it's something. That was not one of them. You know, it's really timing. You just have to sort of zone out and just get the timing right. Go early, go light on the tail, jump down the ramp. That's my thought process that I learned today. I'm serious. I learned that today. You may not believe it. Oh, I hit the coping. Again, that's timing, right? Like I timed it just so that the tail would hit the coping in a way that was not good. All right. Yeah, so that's about it for my fakie ollie today. I'm happy with progress, not happy with what I actually did, and so I guess we'll see tomorrow for rock to fakie.